Hello everyone, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Batwoman 1/4 scale premium format from Sideshow Collectibles. That's up next. Alright guys, welcome back, and like I said, today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Batwoman Premium Format from Sideshow Collectibles. Now this is one that I wasn't originally going to get. I always thought she looked really good, but the more I saw her, I saw some in-hand photos, I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet on her and add her to the display back here behind me. She is more of that classic look. She's not necessarily part of that new line that they're doing, so I think she's going to fit in very well with all of my other characters back here. But I want to show you the box first. The front looks really good. It's got the statue itself with the black and the red, and then of course all of this really cool blue. I think that makes the statue, the box itself, really pop. I think it looks really cool. On the side we actually have the bat logo here with all the bats in the background. A nice touch. And then on the back we have a close-up of the statue, and again looks really good. Mine had a little ding in the box. Hopefully there's not a problem with the statue itself, but we'll wait here and see. Then of course we have one more side with that logo as well, and then on top we have the Batwoman logo. And then if I look on the bottom, that's going to be my edition number. I got number 97 out of 1250. I was a little late to the game. This is not an exclusive. I kind of waited too long to decide, but I'm glad I went ahead and got her anyway. I'm really happy with that lower number, and really I'm excited to go ahead and get her unboxed. So let's go ahead and set up the styrofoam and get that puppy opened. Alright guys, so we have the styrofoam up on the table. Let's go ahead. I've already cut off the tape itself. And let's see if we can pry this open here. Love that sound, love that pop. And here we go. All right. Looks like the plastic sticking a little bit to the tape. Hopefully that's not any big deal there. All right. So let's see, we've got the base here, which looks good. Don't see anything broken initially. We've got a hand here, the grapple gun. Looks like we've got the cape folded over, and then the body itself here. And then last but not least, it looks like we have the head sculpt there itself. So let me kind of give you kind of a far away view here. Make sure you guys know what it's like. If you ever want to repack it, you'll know what to do. Alright, looking good so far. Let's go ahead and get her set up on the table. Alright guys, so now it's time to get her set up out of the styrofoam, and we're going to start with the base here. I'm going to try to take it out slowly here. Looks like I might actually have to take out, there's a peg on Batwoman there. Kind of lift that up. Wow, this thing is solid. It is heavy. Wow. Let's sit it down here. It's a heavy base. Wow, that's insane. Look at some of the detail here. Looks really good. It's two colors. Blow up the styrofoam. Let me show you the bottom of the base. I love this. This is really cool. We can see that pretty well. Really cool. Again, this one's 97 out of 1250. Man, really heavy. That is cool. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Alright, let's get her body out of here. Alright, looking her over. Nice blacks and nice grays. A lot of times she looked kind of just straight black in some of the images, but she's got a nice dual tone because of the texture, so that's really cool. I'm not seeing any issues, not seeing any breakages. Looks really good. Looks like I got a really good one here. Go ahead and sit her in her peg. She just goes into the 1, so that's all there is to that on that. Let's see. Let's do her hand here. Again, this isn't the exclusive, so I don't have any swap outs. Hand looks good. Got some shiny elements to it and some matte elements, which is nice. Really nice. So this would go in this hand here, like that. Test the magnet strength. Not bad. Not bad at all. I've seen stronger and I've seen weaker, but that one's nice. That one works well. Now this one is the gun with the grapple. Looks good to me. No issues. Paint looks alright. And that's going to go in here. All right, the gun. This hand doesn't seem to be as strong. A lot of wobble. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll show you in the review itself. Not really concerned because the hand is so light, it's not going to fall off. I'm going to go ahead and put the head on. What I'll do is I'll put the cape on when I do the review. Because I wanted you to kind of see what she looks like without the cape. I've seen some people display her that way. And then last but not least, we have the amazing hair. The red hair. I do have a thing for redheads. So she's going to be displayed prominently here in my collection. Let's see what we got here. Head sculpt looks really good. Hair looks good. Everything looks to be in order. Kind of put her here on. Again, she's got a key. So she just fits right down in there. Let me make sure I have her on right. Okay, so her head's in. I'm going to put the cape on so we can do the full review. My initial impression is really cool colors. I want to get down and look at all of her details up close, and we'll do that right now with the review. Alright everybody, I have Batwoman set up here in the Batcave, and I wanted to show you what she looked like without the cape first. Again, my initial impression is the colors, and she's just a really cool statue, guys. Let's go ahead and start, as always, with the base. The base is a crumbled look. I think it might be maybe a crumbled cathedral of some sort. There's two different colors here. We have the base color, which is kind of a tan, and then as you go up to this section here, this section is kind of a grayish color. Lots of cool details throughout. Let me kind of spin it around so you can see all of the details here. Really cool. I like that they've continued the round theme, which they've done with just about all of them. Killer Croc is more like a half circle, but really cool detail here. Really nice job. And then the crumbled building itself, again, lots of detail here. You can really see all of the intricacies here. Really nicely done by Sideshow. I do kind of feel like I wish that the gray that they used up top was maybe just a little bit darker. I do feel like it was better shaded with the prototype. It's not bad. There's lots of cool details like this, this girder sticking out here. This all is one piece, as you saw in the unboxing. It looks like it does fit together, or it did whenever they glued it together. But I'm going to kind of step back from it a little bit. I do feel like it could have just been kind of a darker gray up top, because there's not a lot that separates this color from this color. And I just think it would have maybe popped the rest of the statue just a little bit more if it was just a little bit darker gray. But with that said, the base is still cool. I like that it's kind of flaring up. It definitely adds a lot to the display itself. Just really cool in my opinion. Alright, let's go ahead and go up to the boots here. Boots look really good. There's texture in them, nice shading. Again, it's basically just a red and black statue, but there are areas of gray and just nice shading throughout. You really notice it on the boots. Well painted. I don't notice any sloppy lines or anything like that. I'm going to show you the back of the boots here. Looks really good. Now this is where you're going to start noticing the texturing here. On camera it looks almost silver. To the naked eye in this room right now, it just looks like a gray tactical type material. Really cool. Again, I don't know why on camera it looks so silvery, but it's not. So trust me, it doesn't stand out like that at all. I'll give you a view a lot of you are wanting right there. Looks good to me. I love here, like right here, you can see the wrinkles. I love how good statue companies are getting at sculpting wrinkles into clothing. I feel like before they felt like maybe they had to have fabric elements, but now it looks like, it looks like fabric, but it's fully sculpted. So really well done. The gloves look really good. You notice the gauntlets there. Everything looks good. The belt pouches, excuse me, they look really good. It's got the bat emblem there. or I guess the Batwoman emblem. Again, you see a little bit more of the tactical underneath. Again, look at that fabric look. Very well sculpted. Let's go up into the ab region here. Again, you notice that same two coats, one black and then kind of that grayish silver color. Let's go over here to the gun. You're going to see the grapple. At least I think that's a grapple. And again, the arm. This is the one that there's just a lot of give here. This is incredibly lightweight. You know, it's not going to fall off, but this one is just very, very weak. As I spin it around, this one over here, it's weak, but it's still, you know, it's strong enough. It's not going to go anywhere. You guys can hear that? Okay. This one right here. See if it makes that same sound. Yeah, it's just, there's just not as much there. It's not really a concern of mine. It might be a concern of some of you. But again, it's so lightweight that it's not going to fall off, trust me. Okay, let's look at some of the details here as we go up into the chest. Everything's painted just so beautifully on this. No bleed lines. I'm just really impressed with this paint. Again, I love that this is that classic look from the original line. It's not part of the new line. I know a lot of people like the new line. I did order the new Catwoman, but that's really been the only one that I really love from that line. This one, however, again, I feel like it's part of that old line, so I appreciate that. And then as we get into the head sculpt here, look at this thing. Beautiful. There's really not any shading at all on the face in terms of the bottom half. It's just kind of a tan or white almost. Kind of matches the eyes. Then she has that lipstick. Looks really good. And then the hair. I mean, just look at that. Look how it's flowing. It just adds so much to the statue. I mean, just look at that. Fantastic. Of course, you know, she wears a wig, which is cool. Kind of hides her identity even more. But, man, just look at this. I'll just kind of show you a side profile here going down. I'm going to turn her around again so you can see this side. Very stoic looking statue. I love it. Again, like I said, I don't have swap outs because I have the regular. I guess my one swap out could be the cape. So what I will do is I'll go ahead and put the cape on. I do want to give you again kind of that full view there of what she looks like. Looks absolutely fantastic. And I'll spin her around as well for those of you that might want to see the backside, the full view of her. Again, really well done. Okay, so let me go ahead and spin her around again, and let me show you what she looks like with that cape. Again, I'm really anxious to get that cape on her and see how that looks. All right, so I lied a little bit. I wanted to show you one thing real quick. Do you see how she has these holes? There's also a hole on the cape. I didn't initially see these. Hopefully it's not going to be too blurry here. These little clips, they're little plastic clips, little bat looking things. Those go right through the two holes, and that's how you mount the cape basically. So I'll get that done, and I thought maybe you'd want to see how that's done. Alright guys, so here she is with the cape, and she looks very impressive. I like the figure without the cape, but I think I like the cape even more. It just really adds a lot to this figure. This cape adds a lot of movement. Again, this is just my first attempt real quick. I haven't really had a chance to play around with it too much. I actually kind of like it already. The wire, the cape is wired along the outside edge. I don't believe there's any wires in the bottom half, but there are some in all of the down lines, okay, if that makes sense. So this right here, sorry Tim Hansen, I know you would probably kill me for not knowing what these lines are, but anyway, Tim Hansen, I know Esther worked really hard on this. They always do such a great job with capes, so I appreciate you guys. So anyway, this wire is incredibly light, but it's, you know, it's very easy to pose. So I've had some capes that are really heavy with the wire, and sometimes it leads to drooping a little bit. So I don't worry about this one drooping at all. Again, very easy to pose. Nice cloth on the inside, and then kind of a pleather. I'm assuming it's pleather on the back side. Really nice. Just really cool. Adds a lot to this statue with all of the red. Let me kind of back up here. I want to make sure I stay in focus for you guys. Again, it just adds a lot of drama to the statue. I just love it. This is a really cool statue, guys. Way better in hand than I was expecting. I was kind of hit and miss on this one. Like I said, I didn't pre-order her until literally just a few weeks ago. But I thought this is one I wanted in my collection, but I really didn't know the character all that much. There's been a lot of press lately with the new show that's coming out, and I think that looks really good. So I'm anxious to learn more about this character. She has appeared in some of my comics that I've been reading, so I'm already starting to like the character even more. So she's going to go in that display back there. I will show you her in that display, so because I know a lot of you are going to want to see that. This is a really cool statue. It packs a lot of punch, and again, I just appreciate that this is from that classic line, that original, that OG line that Sideshow did. So she's going to fit right in. And Sideshow, if you happen to be watching this review, I would love to see more of those characters. I know you guys have moved on, but I know there's a lot of collectors out there that still prefer that OG line and would love to see you guys continue at least a few more pieces, a Riddler, a Penguin, you know, Ra's al Ghul. Just some of those characters would be awesome. We would love to see it. As for this statue, out of 10, I'm going to give it a 9.3. There is some room for improvement. I think the base, again, could have been maybe shaded just a little bit different, a little bit darker. I think it would have made the figure pop even more if this was a darker gray, and it would pop from the bottom half of that base as well. But overall, the figure itself is very well done. Beautiful colors. She is going to pop like crazy in your collection. She definitely does in mine, because everything is black up here. There's a lot of blacks and grays, so this red is going to pop. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put her in the display so you guys can see it, and then we will wrap things up. All right, guys, here she is in the collection. I'm not sure exactly if this is where she's going to stay put, but man, she does fit in. I'm going to need a bigger cabinet, that's for sure. You know, people tell me that I should sell these and focus on other pieces, but this was the line that started it all for me, and this guy right here. And so, you know, it's just one of those things. I know this takes up space, and I know that Sideshow maybe has moved on to different, you know, different characters and different ways of doing things with these particular styles, but this OG line means a lot to me, and I'm really hoping that Mr. Freeze will fit in this line. Again, you notice that Catwoman is not in the display because I'm going to add a new one, the new one about a year from now, and I will sell the OG one. It is an exclusive if anybody's out there looking for her. But Batgirl, I'm sorry, Batwoman. Batgirl's back there. Batwoman. Amazing statue. If you're on the fence, get her. She's awesome. Colors pop. I feel like Sideshow, this is one that they hit it out of the park. Beautiful statue. As always, guys, I thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. That really does help the channel out. Tell your friends about this channel. I would love to have as many people out there find this content because it just means the world to me that you guys are watching. Just thank you guys so very much again. As always, like I said, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you right here in the Batcave.